Everybody, this is a quick demo of Socrates AI. Let's start a new project. Let's create an inventory management system. Let's use Python to do it. And then we'll create a simple project for right now. I need to create an inventory management system where employees can come online and help track inventory. And as you can see right here, as you're providing requirements, we're using symbolic AI analysis to provide recommendations based on the interactions and the requirements. That's why it's providing recommendations and suggestions on having an authorization system, design a hierarchical race role-based access control, user authentication, implement multi-factor authentication, have some audit logging. Socrates will ask you questions to help dig the requirements even more. Hey, an inventory management system sounds like a solid project. I'd like to understand your vision better. What's the main point you're trying to solve? Are your employees currently tracking inventory on paper, spreadsheets? How many employees would typically be using at the same time? I have 12 employees, and currently they are tracking inventory through spreadsheets. And we'll find out exactly the type of information we're going to get for the architecture as we continue to dig. First, the workflow. When an employee logs in, what's the main thing they do? Are they checking stock levels? What information do they need to track for each inventory item? Just name and quantity. And there are several ways to find out what the AI is currently thinking at the moment. We do have summary right here, just in case you want to find out what information the AI currently has, what they're building a web-based inventory management system to replace spreadsheet-based tracking for employee use, key features and functionality, user authentication, inventory tracking, real-time updates, target users and use cases, 12 employees across their organizations, technical stack and preferences, what has been clarified and what still needs to discuss, potential next steps, of creating the architecture properly. Right now it says it's partially ready, so let's add a little bit more information. The main thing an employee would do once they log in is check current stock levels, and all 12 employees need to see everything with only two admins being able to edit everything. So it's trying to really ask the correct questions and pinpoint everything down. And I think for right now, we have provided enough information. And as you can see, it's already providing more symbolic based recommendations. Now we need potentially security validation, file type validation, things like that. And then we want to create the full implementation. So we hit detailed plan. During the creation of the implementation, the AI will actually provide you up to three choices that a user can choose from when they're trying to create the architecture plan. This would, of course, provide three different solutions. For example, option A, have a monolithic class application with SQLite, which is a smaller database. Do we need to use a REST API backend? And then Potentially use a lightweight front with Flask and Vanilla JS. And then, of course, Django, which is a more heavier framework for building web apps. Let's stick with option A for right now. And this is another symbolic AI model that's actually showing you what the AI is potentially thinking of implementing, right? Do we need database operations? Do we need file handling? Do we need file validation? Do we need role management? So it's going through different scenarios to think and determine what is the best course of action on the implementation plan. And as you can see right here, the implementation plan will include project overview, technology stacks and dependencies, the file structure, the complete file by file implementation, usage instructions, initial setup, employee workflow, admin workflow, database location, dependency analysis between different functions and classes, the overall data flow, any critical dependencies that the user might need to be reminded of. And then you should be able to copy and paste this whole implementation plan to whatever code generation tool you usually use, and it'll base the whole coding aspect of it on the implementation plan.